Hello Virgo, welcome and thank you for joining me. Tap into the Virgo frequency for you. For your Psychic Zodiac wheel reading for October 2020. I invite angels and Great Spirit to join me in this reading for Virgo for their highest good and for the good of all concerned. What messages do you have for Virgo for October? Okay, take that one and we'll start the reading. Oh, Ten of Swords. Now this is showing there's some sort of pain. Physical, emotional, mental pain. Injury is showing up here. Sorry Virgo that that's what's come out first, but that is what's come out first. So this is in the first house area for you Virgo, the windows through which you view the world. So it may actually be your view of the world that's in pain and suffering and injured and broken. So that could also really explain why that's there. Being Virgo, you want to heal the world type of thing. Now, by wanting to heal the world, you of course first have to heal within yourself. You can't be all broken within yourself and then go out and try and heal others. So it's a sign for you of overcoming loss and any treacherous actions by others that you may have had to deal with. Now remember, it's always darkest before the dawn, okay? It's an important thing to keep in mind. So even if there is, that sense of being in the dark, the dawn is about to beckon. Wonderful new ideas with that Ace of Wands. It's the birth of fresh ideas, inspiration, optimism, creativity and initiative. So you can go ahead and launch something new now. Okay? And this is in the area to do with your values, your resources, your support system to survive, family dynamics, how you earn your money. The Hermit reversed is one of coming out of introspection, out into the world. It's often about resolving existing problems as well. And again, it's reversed, saying that you might be in the dark about something and that you've had to go it alone and you don't want to have to go it alone anymore, and you could be communicating this to others because it's in the area of communication, siblings, your local area, your neighbours, your neighbourhood. transport, mode of transport, how you get around. So it could also be that, you know, if you've had trouble getting around, maybe there's been something wrong with your mode of transport, this is a good sign that it will be fixed, or you'll find a new way to get around. And the major arcana is the passageways of growth. So the Hermit is about wisdom and personal understanding, and you know, really going within and finding your answers there. Well, there's celebrations with the Three of Cups, so you will be happy with the outcome. So it's one of letting you know that you have close bonds with others and family members. You're feeling closer to your family members and wanting to plan a party, experiencing wonderful joy. So there's a real warm, joyous feeling to do with your home, family, your hometown, and even to do with property. Page of Pentacles here is a wonderful, important message. And learning that the magic lies within your own hands. Here in the 5th house of where you find your joy, receiving love, and there's a lot of love around you. So even if you are feeling that you're in the dark and out of that time alone, you're coming up with some wonderful new ideas. You're going to get things back on track. You're feeling loved and cared for, and there's celebrations, possibly even invitations as well. Could be a wedding or a christening or a birth, and you've got new uplifting news, and it is monetary news as well, because that Pentacles is about the Pentacle energy is about the material world and the trade system, material gain. Okay. Arrows of love, finding their mark. 8 of Wands. Lovely. So there's some good news to do with your health, hygiene, workplace and workmates, your day-to-day routines with that 8 of Wands there. Very happy to see that. And things are going in the right direction swiftly. Could even be taking a trip, having a bit of a break from your daily working life, but that need to keep up because you've got important deadlines, and good news is on the way. So, and it's also a Cupid card. So those of you looking for a soulmate or looking for that spark to be reignited, the 8 of Wands is finding its mark. So it could be a little bit love struck. Very nice. 4 of Cups. Now the 4 of Cups reversed is letting you know that you're emerging from sort of like a self-exile, yeah, and becoming more social, and also keeping your options open to do with relationships, business, marriage or friendships. 5 of Swords reversed. here in the 8th house is one of accepting. And there's a sense of freedom from the path you were on. So you've made some decisions and changed your direction to do with other people's money, joint resources, contracts, government taxes, inheritances, banks, brilliant new ideas. This is the polar opposite here, the axis there, Ace of Wands. Fresh new ideas to do with that. Knight of Pentacles. A card of movement, but it's methodical. So it's not a speedy result. It takes discipline, and it is shining a light on your expansion through spiritual, mental and or physical exploration, the law, religion, your philosophy, travel, foreign lands and cultures. It's the area of speculation. Now, that Knight of Pentacles is a message to you that it's time to reinvent yourself and maybe even do a makeover and doing what you love. You're reaching an important milestone when this shows up in your spread. Maybe the reason why you've got cause to celebrate. So the dawn has definitely come, and you're out of that place of trying to find your way in the dark. The Five of Cups. This is letting you know that, you know, all is not lost. You still have more to come, or more to give, or more to receive. The Five of Cups is a message to you of being a little bit too wrapped up in the past, and, you know, not letting go of the past so that you can move forward. So, you know, just push aside whatever it was that was going on in the past. It's not something that is defining your future. So even though you feel that in career or in your public arena or in your profession and how you deal with the world, the cups have all been spilt. There's spilt milk. The Five of Cups is classic spilt milk. You know, you can turn to see that there's still promise in the two cups that are still standing. You've just got to turn and see it. So you've got to take your blinkers off. He's all hidden here with his hood on. See? You can't see what's going on in his peripheral vision. Get my words out. Yeah. So this is governing the zenith of the wheel, your outer world, how the world sees you, your reputation, your highest achievements, parents, again, government. So, you know, it could be, you know, as I said, you've got that energy with you this month, Virgo, where you're really being the natural healer that you are, Virgos. You're wanting to heal the world, you know. Well, the best way to do that is set your intentions and send healing love to the planet and to humanity. The Chariot reversed is saying that your passageway of growth is through courage. And the emotional tests that you've been through are going to make you stronger, even if you have been pulled in different directions. So you may need a little bit more time to sort things out, Could be to do, as I said, with that transport issue. There does seem to be something that's got to be looked at there with your transport and how you're getting around, whether it's something that needs to be fixed or you just need to bite the bullet and start looking at a new option. Okay. Your friends might be able to help you out. This is your hopes and wishes friendship groups and what you're manifesting. So you may be able to get some assistance with your transport issues through your friendship groups. If you're wishing to manifest a new car or a new form of transport, see yourself with the key in your hand and see yourself sitting in that car and turning it on and driving it. And focus on how that feels. And here in your subconscious, what's being hidden from you is the Death card in reverse. So at some level, you are subconsciously refusing to accept change. Okay? And it is a card of in reverse of some measure of unhealthy attitudes or unhealthy lifestyle that you need to rectify or, you know, bring back into balance. Something out of balance there. Meditation and even sound healing can be good for that. If you are feeling that a bit down or depressed, or anxiety also is coming through here, I do recommend essential oil, and I'm using bergamot, and it is good, uplifting and calm and refreshes. It may be soothing for frustration or anxiety. And I've been burning it while I've been doing these readings in my oil burner, and it really does lift you up a bit. It gives you that pep up. And sometimes that's all you need. Now I'll show with the Zodiac cards where the planets are for you this month, Virgo. So firstly, the good news, yeehaw, is that Venus is moving into Virgo on the 3rd of October. So there could well be a makeover, beautifying your surroundings, beautifying your body, and feeling much more of that feminine energy and elegance type of energy, the Virgo, Venus in Virgo. So that's a lovely influence there, and especially on top of this Ten of Swords, it's letting me know that the healing that is needed is going to take place, Virgo. And also you will be seeking more meaningful relationships. They're practical, that Virgo energy of practicality, but they're more meaningful. And you also are maybe wanting your partner to be a bit more punctual, neat, tidy and precise. That's part of the Virgo energy too. And so you may be expecting a bit of perfection, but you will be enjoying having detailed analytical conversations as well, and really getting into that mode of order and precision. And you don't be surprised if people are complimenting you either on how good you look. Like, this is Venus in your sign is often a very good hair day or hair month, a good month for your hair to look really. And the moon here, the new moon in Libra is in the second house on the 15th of October. So that's a really good date to set your intentions or make your wishes with that new moon energy in Libra. Anything connected to harmony and balance and your resources, your personal and financial resources, your values, your attitudes, your possessions. And you could find that you know, balancing your accounts is highlighted because the new moon is highlighting that area and highlighting your ability to cooperate and negotiate as well. The sun is moving into Scorpio here on the 23rd of October. So that's a real passionate, intense energy, the sun in Scorpio. And you may find that, you know, you're expressing yourself or communicating a bit more dramatically than normal. And with that Scorpio energy, there's that need for you to keep things sort of to yourself. You're not going to expose everything because Scorpio is a secretive energy, but you might fall short if you're coming from a place of superficial opinions. So just, you know, check in with yourself to see if your ideas are useful in relation to the broader philosophy. Okay? Because this is about how you blend your diverse thoughts, opinions and ideas ethically into a philosophy or a belief system. And it's also about exploring your education from where you are now. Are you wanting to go to the next level in your education? Mercury is also in Scorpio since the 29th of September, and on the 14th of October Mercury goes retrograde. So you're also going to be focusing on using your resources well, and there's a tendency to delve into the core of any financial or superficial knowledge. You're not interested in superficial stuff. You want to get to the bottom of anything and everything. So your communication can be very intense. But you have the ability to focus your attention well. And it is in the area governing transport, your local environment and siblings. Jupiter is here in the 5th house of children, pleasures, matters of the heart, the house of fun, hobbies, sport, love that is given, good fortune, and Jupiter is the planet of good fortune, so you may find your joy with that. Okay, it's also the jolly planet, so there is a lot of fun to be had there, and especially with that Page of Pentacles there, letting you know there's good news about money. So the 30th of October is the time where destiny brings some good fortune. So there's a bounty there for you in life to really make room for and enjoy. Saturn, rules, regulations, traditions, so it's a bit of the wet blanket there on all that fun that you're in your fun house. But if you have put in the hard work and you may have had to be studying and working, here in October it's saying that you're going to reap the rewards, because even though Saturn is the hard taskmaster, if you've learnt your lessons, passed all the tests that Saturn and Pluto have presented to you, as Saturn is moving direct too, which is wonderful news because Jupiter is moving direct and out of retrograde finally, and Saturn is also going direct, you will reap the rewards. Now, Pluto is also, yeehaw, going direct on the 4th of October, and I can't tell you how glad I am about that. It's sort of been just, you know, really holding up so many things. And I feel that from the 4th of October, we'll all be noticing just how much easier it is to get something done. Yeah, so the 4th of October, Pluto goes direct. These are all still in Capricorn, which is what your 5th house is ruled by, Capricorn. And so if you've been feeling that you haven't been able to move forward, the Pluto energy is letting you know that the things that are in alignment with your higher good are going to propel you forward. There's a big push forward for that which is for your highest good. So you're cutting ties with unwanted baggage from the past, which will bring on the karmic release, which will help bring about the change. Even though the Pluto transit through Capricorn is still a ways to go yet, but I feel that you'll start seeing those changes really manifesting. And the Jupiter and Pluto are in orb at the moment because they're all conjunct there in that 5th house of yours, which is your fun house. And in the last 6 months or more, it's sort of been holding up the fun in your life. But with it all moving forward, then not only is there going to be a financial way for you to move forward, there's a sense of fun coming back into your life as well. Now, Neptune is in Pisces, and that is in the area of your 7th house, which is your partnerships. And in your partnerships area, you have that energy of the 4 of Cups, where you're emerging from sort of self-exile and holding yourself back from the rest of the world, and you're wanting to become more social and keeping your options open. And this Neptune retrograde in the 7th house, Neptune dissolves the confusion and the fog. It dissolves what's not our reality anymore. So there will be things sort of being dissolved from your life. It exposes any lies or deceit that may have been around. But the Neptune energy is one of forgiveness and compassion. It's also a very mystical energy. So there may be a situation where you are seeking perfection in your intimate relationships with that Venus here, because the polar opposite is the relationship axis here, the 1st and the 7th. So just be aware that you don't become disillusioned with the imperfections, because we're not all as perfect as what some would like. But it's a wonderful indication that you can attract spiritual union, or the partner in your life, whether they're business partner or romantic partner, are there's a greater meaning to your connection. But I do feel this is more about a romantic association than a business association. So just, let me know in the comments. Maybe there is someone in your business life that you do feel those feelings for. Now, the full moon on the 2nd of October is in your 8th house of other people's money, shared resources, joint finances, taxes, where you find support from others, and the full moon is in Aries, the warrior energy, the pioneer energy. So there's something coming to culmination with new projects, and it is a time to exercise patience and selflessness where possible, and also to look out for new opportunities, because there's also a spiritual awakening and the healing of some wounds because of the Chiron energy there in Aries. So, you know, you can release yourself from memories from the past that haunt you, or a healing from past hurts. Okay? Mars is also in the 8th house area, and that's also the area that is about our sexuality. It's the life and birth and death area. It's a transformational kind of energy there, beginnings and endings, and you've got Mars retrograde. So that is about our primal instincts to survive. So there's a strong will to win, and there is indications here of taking the initiative. And funnily enough, with Mars reversed, it does sort of pertain towards, you know, things heating up. So it's getting real hot. Getting real hot. So if you know, there may be a strong sexual attraction to a potential new partner, or to the partner that you already have in your life, because your partnerships here are really being triggered off with the Venus and Neptune. And Neptune is the higher octave planet to Venus. So relationships are actually being very highlighted for you, and if you are looking for a new partner romantically, you really could find yourself more open to it, even though you still will be cautious, but you're open to it this month. And then Uranus here in the area of long distance travel, overseas cultures, foreign lands, and Uranus is retrograde. Now Uranus in the 9th house is really the epitomization of the multi-dimensional mind. Okay, so it's, you know, the inventiveness is the Uranus energy. It's freedom, it's liberation, it brings change. Uranus rules technology. This could be sudden surprises due to the Uranus effect, sudden events. It's a futuristic energy in the futuristic area of the wheel. Okay, so where you're actually heading could surprise you in a good way, because you've got that Knight of Pentacles there, because you're going to be very practical about it. But you know, it could surprise you. You could surprise yourself with just what changes you make here through October and the rest of the year. Okay, now also with Uranus, there is that energy that if you can't sort of attain that strong desire to do something different or experience something different, and then you may sort of be expressing yourself a bit erratically, because the Uranus retrograde energy can be a bit erratic. Okay, so on the negative, if you find yourself being irritable or erratic mood swings or feeling dissatisfied and anxious, then the remedy is here in this third house. Okay, so the remedy is about your broader philosophy, examining your thoughts in great detail, and how to blend diverse thoughts and opinions and ideas ethically into philosophical new belief systems. And higher education. So you may find yourself actually going after that that diploma or that degree that you've been thinking about for a long time. And that's a really good way to move any of that irritability and feelings of dissatisfaction. Okay, so I'll just ask, what is Virgo's Archangel message? Who is the Archangel for Virgo here through October 2020? What a year it's been. Certainly interesting with a lot of twists and turns. Okay. Okay, Virgo. What have we got? We've got two cards. Two messages for you. So you have the Angel of Past Lives, number 24, and the Angel of Comfort, number 6. So I will give you your message from the Angel of Past Lives. So, memories of my previous lives make me who I am today. Your affirmation is, I have lived many lives and have known many masters. The wisdom I gained in the past is within me. And your Angel of Comfort message is, I accept the comfort and support that my angels share with me from above. And the affirmation is, I am in safe hands. My Angel of Comfort is healing me in this time of need. Lovely. Now, I'll just ask for your message from the Akashic Records as a confirmation for this spread. Oh, thank you. And you have two. You have the King of Scrolls and you have Summer and Winter. And it's reversed, so it's the winter message. So, the King of Scrolls is again about your appearance. So I do feel that you're going to really be, looking after your physical appearance, and you're obtaining a lot of compliments, very flattering. So lots of flattery around for you Virgos. So this man may be present in your life already. If not, you'll be meeting him soon. He may be an author, a teacher, or a communicator who will assist you in some professional way. He could also be a friend who brings wisdom through his own studies and spiritual practices. Be open to the guidance this man offers, for it could help lead your life in exciting new directions. The King of Scrolls may also be a new love interest for you or for another, depending upon your location in the spread. Well, here's the confirmation. So, but there is definitely a love interest and romance being strongly shown here through October for you. His wisdom is compelling, and there are likely to be many interesting and lively discussions. This card may also represent you or someone you know who is longing for deep understanding and greater clarity of thought. Now is the time to pursue new interest, perhaps even enroll in some classes or attend a lecture or two. And your higher education is very strongly highlighted in this reading for you too, Virgo. A position in teaching, counselling, advertising, writing, publishing, all the like may all be on the agenda now. A treasure trove of discovery is awaiting you, so let your mind and your life soar. Wonderful. Now, the Akashic force that you can tap into is obtained by taking some deep breaths and pulling in the energy of the King of Scrolls. Fill yourself up with a new sense of wisdom and heightened communication. Your mind and vision grow with the power of the King of Scrolls. Is there anything you'd like to learn? Lovely. So you're on the path by the sound of that, and if you aren't already on the path, you're seriously looking into it here through October. And you've got a little bit of a romantic ideal about it all, as well as a potential love interest for those of you that are ready for that. And I feel that relationships are under pretty good influences for those of you that are in a committed relationship. So the summer winter, the two worlds, and five of forces. So the summer winter is the solstice. So that may be a timing indicated there for you. So you've got this card reverse, and the winter shows snow-covered trees in the landscape. It tells you that you are in a yin cycle, a time of receptivity, going inward and taking stock. The phase may call for you to be less active in the world, however, it is a quiet energy that pays off later. This passive receptive state is a good time to meditate, to connect with spirit, and especially to make future plans. The winter cycle is often filled with inner activity mixed with peaceful retreat. Your external life may still require some sort of action. Be sure to undertake it with focus and inner peace. Remember to relax and regroup. Let yourself make plans for the beginnings that are to come with the spring, while yielding to the receptive energy of the time. Lovely. So you're tapping into the Akashic force by closing your eyes, and with a deep breath fill yourself with the calm and receptive energy of yin. Sense the situation in your life requires a peaceful yielding now. Then take another deep breath, exhale the yin, and then inhale the yang. Feel creative and powerful yang energy filling you. Where do you want to apply speed and action most in your life right now? So thank you for joining me, Virgos. For any new viewers, please do subscribe, and thanks for the thumbs up. And do like the video, and until next time, sending you many blessings and peace. Namaste.